So Mish, you're a well-known, committed young activist. Obviously from the response in the room with some words that people don't understand yet, but I'd like to get those figured out because I did my homework because I had the cheat sheets. So, your contributions span across a large range of spaces and identities, and many of those challenge the social rules and norms. What's one of the biggest challenges you've faced?
Just like there's so many challenges for sex workers and ISGD people. That's like really hard question. But they generally all fall under the categories of inclusion, recognition and space. So recognition that trans people and sex workers are part of this community and part of every community, and that we have a voice and we know what we want and we know how to get it. This recognition extends to all facets. Often trans people and sex workers don't get recognised that we are the experts of our own field and we know how to achieve the things that we need and we know what's best for us and we know what's the best health outcomes for our communities. There's also the issue of space for our voices to be heard. So often space is given to people who don't know what our issues are, who don't know anything about us and who speak on behalf of us and get it all wrong, and we end up having the repercussions that we have to fight for years, and that's just awful. And inclusion, like having sex workers and trans people included in your spaces, included in your events and your groups, and not just placing the blame on the people who don't come, but questioning why they're not there, why they're not at the table, and what you can do to better include them and make them feel welcome and give space over to them. Yeah.
Cool. Can you explain for me cis?
Cis is basically the opposite of trans. So a cis person identifies with the gender and sex that they were assigned with at birth. A lot of people will question the use of cis, like why do we need it? Like normal people are cis and like it's the weirdos that are trans. I just like to phrase it in terms of using the words gay and straight. We don't say gay people and normal people. We say gay people and straight people. Same way we use trans and cis.
Super. Thank you. So identity being a very important part of our discussion.